Hello guys, today we'll be working on this model and the end result will be something like this, right? This is something which is basic imagination which I did. Everything is very basic objects, but still finally at the end of the session we'll be rendering in a very high definition like metallic textures. Hope you'll enjoy this session. We'll start with a new lesson. Hi, create a new file and create a cube. I'll create a cube and then we'll go back to this channel editor, change the values. You can drag everything, the values, and change it to some 10, 10, 10. That's fine. Today we'll learn something new also. So add some wireframe on shader so that you can see the guidelines. Now press 3, go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool. Okay, before that we'll go to face, select this face. You are in one mode, base mesh. Scale it down, G, press it inside. You can apply 3, press 3 and add loops, or else you can just start adding loops. If you have practiced my previous sessions, you would have easily understood how to use the insert edge loop tool, flexible. I'll add one loop here, one loop here, and I'll add one loop here. Let's add one more loop at the edge. Press 3. We got some decent results, but it's round, so I can add one here, one here, one here, and the final one here. So press F8 so we can go to object mode. Always delete the history, and if you want you can just go to modify, freeze transformations, so that I can clean all this information. So once this is done, now we'll create a cylinder here in the side view. Click on motor, pull it out, change it to 8 and gap to 0. Now the next new tool which we didn't use in the previous lessons or till now, the other thing is called interactive split tool. You can click here with this, see it snaps perfectly to the point. Click here, click, and press enter. So if you check, pull it out, we have one side, but you need to create one more split here. Enter. Now right click face, delete this face. Now go to edge mode, double click this edge so you can select all these edges, edit mesh, extrude. Now if you pull it out, see I need to pull it out in y axis, so it's coming like this. So next, okay. So now the next, to rectify this error, if you click on this icon, this is pivot or else center of this model. Click on here and pull it down. Click on F8. So you lose the shape, no problem, but you can add loops. One loop here, one loop here. Now add one loop here so that it has some decent round edge here, and add one loop here. Now F8. It's an open surface, no problem, because we are going to keep one box or something else. So keep some gas space Right. Now click on this break so I don't want it. I can hide the grid mouse. I'll move this mouse a bit down. Press 3. We need one more copy, but first we'll complete everything here and then duplicate. So create one more cylinder. Pull it out. 8, 0. Press 3. Add some loops. So this one we'll try a little bit different. Okay, we'll add one loop here. Enter. And one more loop from here. Here. So we go for 4 polygons. I'll select this 4 polygons. As I told you, we'll be doing a little bit more. So if you go to mesh, edit mesh, extrude. Before going to extrude, click on this key faces together. Switch it off. If you switch it off and extrude, you will be extruding each individual face. Click here, click on scale, pull it out. Have you seen the difference now? Now the best way is always go back here, click on switch it on, because we may be using the tool and that time we need a key faces together option switched on. So press 3. You'll lose the quality, no problem. Go to loops, one here, one here. Now you need to add some loops here. You may not get a very amazing result, no problem. You need to add loads of loops to get a sharp edge. Press F8. If you click on this icon, so you can see this. Okay. Because I told you that we are not that much interested in totally cleaning it up. We are learning. So now this is done. I'll create one more cylinder. Move it here. If you check here, I'm always using all the viewports. I'm not just working everything in perspective. Change it to 8. You don't need any caps. If you press 3, you get some decent results. I'll drag everything, click here. Okay, we'll create the base and then we'll go. Click here. Click down. Now press 3. Loops. Press F8. Drag everything. Hold Ctrl to deselect this main box and mesh combine. Now we need to duplicate it. So Ctrl D is for duplicate and mirror axis is X. Scale X -1. Now move it here. As we then created the main cube exactly at this position, or at this position we got this problem, but no problem. We can move it because this is not that complicated. Now if you want, you can create one more box. Pull it down. Press 3. Start adding loops so that you get some hard. Here we need one more edge. and maybe last one here. So F8. Now if you check out here, we got 1 2 3 4, but everywhere there's some information still. So drag everything, edit, delete by type, history. It's clean. Now as you remember at the start of the lesson, I showed you how the final model should look. Now we'll add some information here and then start adding the viewfinder and all the stuff. So first we'll create a pipe here. No problem, you can edit anytime. Now pull it out. If you press F, you can zoom in exactly. Zoom selected. Now if you check here thickness, I change it to 0.4 or maybe 0.2, and always I like 8, gap 0. Radius I'll change it to 1, bit bigger. Height maybe 1.25 or something else, so that I can push it. When I push it inside, still I can see the depth. Okay, thickness I'll increase a bit. Now press 3. As you know, you'll lose the bit quality, so we need to add some edges. So one here, one at this point, and one last. Perfect. Now pull it a little bit up and create a spear in front view. I'll show you a lot of steps, procedures and all things, how to control and how to modify onto the grid and snap it and everything in the next few sessions, but not in this one, because this one we are just interested in the model. Because what I think is that if you can develop a decent good models, then you'll get more interest, more confidence, and start working and put more efforts to learn new things. So now this is what we got now. If you want, you can increase a little bit size. This is right. Now we need to create one more. We'll create a pipe, front view. That's it. Now come back here. You need to pull it out. I'm happy with everything, just I need a little bit more height. 15, maybe 20. So that's fine. Click here, change it to 8 and 0. But before finalizing, I'll just go for some heights, some 6. This 1, 2, okay, I'll go for 7. You'll understand why I need 7. Come back to the top view, vertex, mode. I selected all the center points, scale it down, pull it up. Now, select one face. If you hold shift and double click, you can select the whole continuous faces. Now shift click here, shift double click, shift double click. Once this is done, edit mesh, extrude. It's up to you. If you want to push it inside, you can do it, or if you want to pull it out, but I prefer pushing it inside. And other step is that I'll add some divisions here. If you hold on divisions, you can increase a bit. Okay, now press 3. You may lose some quality, no problem, because we already have now that we can add some loops. One here, one here. I'll add one loop here. before that it looks a little bit artificial, or maybe still it doesn't look, it's a part of this object. So what I'll do, I'll just create one cylinder, a big cylinder, a little bit so that I can modify anytime. 8 times 0, extrude, click here, scale it, G, push it inside. Now press 3, loops, and now hope it's neat and tidy. Push it back. Okay. Now it looks okay. If you want, you can just push it inside. Now I'm happy with it. Now we'll try to create an antenna and some viewfinders and also. So create a box. Move tool. So I'll push it inside like this. So this is all just a basic imagination. I don't know. I didn't do any research that how it should look and all things. But if you can find some good reference images, that's always good. So here now the cylinder exactly on top of it. See, if check here, I'm always zooming, panning, tumble the viewports and all this stuff. Extrude, G, press it inside. If you want to still continue, press G, pull it out. Now G. Okay. Now object mode, always 3, and add some loops. One we need here, one we need here, maybe one here so that we can add some sharp edge here, and one exactly here. Now we'll create a pipe. See, I'm zooming. Now I'll change it to 8, 0, but I will just change the thickness to some 3. Now press 3, add some loops. I'll add loops only outside the surface. I'm happy with the inner one. Okay. I'll try to add antenna here, so I can use this one once I create one more cylinder here. Now I'll show you one funny bit here. Now if you come here, so before pressing 3, I'll add some loops here and here, and press 3, you can get some decent results. Now F8, now Control A, move it a little bit up. Now scale it down. Now Control A, move it down, scale it down. Now Control A. Sorry. alternate. It's not real, it's just a fake. We are just creating. Now create one sphere. Right, now we'll create one sphere on top of this antenna. Move it's somewhere here down. So if you hold Control Alt, you can zoom into that area. I'll change this to 8.8. Now we should get overall. We should get this result. Now delete the history. Freeze the transformations. Now except 1, 2 and 3, everything should be metallic objects. So drag and select everything. Hold Control, deselect the other objects which we don't need. So mesh, combine, delete history. Now we'll start applying a bit of textures. Right. So select this object, right click, assign favorite material. That's what we did till now. Today we'll go for a bit mental texture. So assign new material. Click on mental ray. Miax. This is one of the most powerful mental ray materials which I've found it. A lot of people still use the different tools, but Miax is one of the best used material. Click on you. And now click on integrator, click on Miax material, change the presets, stain metal, replace it. So now this is a metallic object. Now if you greater, click on presets, apply some glass tint, some percentage, some 10%. If you check the sample, you can see the difference. Once this is done, select these two objects, apply same new material, Miax material, change the presets to rubber. Now this one, this will be a glowing red light or something else, so we'll apply, right click, you can apply foam material in favorite, foam, change it to red, bit of transparency, bit of incandescence, and then if you go here in special effects, add some glow, some 0.2 or something. Once this is done, go to view, camera activator, change the background color to a bit of gray, something like this, so you can see, because we got some black rubbers, so we need to see clearly. Now click on render globals. You need to change a bit of things, so quality, sampling, change it to 2, and indirect lighting, switch on final gather. And the other thing is here in common, change the presets to HD720. HD720. Now click on view, camera settings, resolution gate, so that you can see the resolution. Zoom in. I'll try to click on render. It takes some time, but we'll get a very decent, good results. So we are on the 40% rendering. You can check here 45 mental ray rendering image. If you don't get this result instantly or the first attempt, try a couple of times, you will get it, and you will start feeling confident that it's simple. The only way is that how you use the tools, because Maya is very simple tool. The more you practice, the more better results you will get it. Okay, now this is what you will get it. See, Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I ask you to practice a lot, spend some good decent time and work on it. If you want to change some details, you can change, because this is not anything which is, this is just an imagination which I did. Okay, cheers, bye.